JW is back at it here to give everyone another Walking Dead Season 11 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, I was able to watch this episode a week early on AMC+, so if you're not caught up to the point where I am in watching The Walking Dead, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll say as well as put in the description if that happens to be the case and you're not caught up. It would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further just to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Walking Dead Season 11 episode number 6. Title of this episode is called On the Inside. This will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Virgil and Connie are running through the forest. Connie seems very terrified. I guess I would be too if I was in a zombie apocalypse, but seems more terrified than she usually is, and we've seen her before. Kelly, she's taken off on horseback without anybody else. Connie, we find out by Virgil, hasn't slept in a couple days, and Virgil insists that she rest. He'll watch, he'll take watch, and she needs to rest. Frost is getting tortured by the Reapers, and then they have Daryl start to torture him. So Daryl actually cuts Frost's finger off and threatens to cut another one off, but then Frost gives some information of a house where they were staying at. So Pope sends a group of the Reapers, which includes Daryl, Leah, this other Reaper that doesn't like Daryl, and then a few other random Reapers to this place to investigate. And then we see Frost Pope kind of go up to Frost as they leave and try to check out this house thing. Connie is in the bathroom of this house that they're in, separate from where the Reapers are going, and she sees something through the wall, something with a really weird looking eye. I don't know what it was, so she freaks out and tells Virgil about it eventually when she can get the words out. She uses a knife to carve it out on the wall, and Virgil investigates and is like, there's nothing there. I believe you, but you haven't slept in days. Maybe you're seeing things. So Virgil, I don't think really believes her at that point. And then we see another scene with Kelly where she finds Virgil in Connie's campground, or where they were staying at. And she finds Connie's bag with her notepad in it, with notes that she's wrote about Michonne and other people, a part of the group. So she knows Connie is out there, and they just must have left. Not sure why, but they had to leave for some reason. So she's hot on the trail at this point, and then she's trying to move her horse closer to something. The horse won't walk in the mud, and then she ends up falling in the mud, and then we see that Rosita, Magna, and Carol have caught up with Kelly, and they're going to be with her now. And then with Connie, it seems like she's in a remake of The People Under the Stairs, because now she is in the space in between the walls. And she's at the place where in the bathroom part on the other side where she thought somebody was. And then she got chased in there by this creature thing. It's like a human with walker characteristics, or like savage characteristics. There we go. It's late. And but anyway, she sees Virgil in the bathroom now, and then he gets attacked by one of these creature things, whatever they are, and he's getting choked out by this thing, and the thing says hungry, so it can talk. And then Connie's tapping on the wall, and it distracts this creature, and then Virgil stabs the creature in the chest. Now, I don't know if that particular creature died or not, but there's more of them eventually. And then Virgil goes over to the wall, and he stabs the wall with the knife that he had. It misses Connie, though. And then Connie's frantically trying to get more space in the wall so he could see her. And she finally gets her arm through. And then Virgil realizes that it's Connie. So he pulls her out of the wall after that. And then let's see here. Then we see that Daryl is investigating this house where actually Maggie, Negan, Gabriel, and Elijah are hiding in. And he wants to leave to let them do what they need to do. And that one Reaper doesn't want to leave because he's like, no, we're missing something. And then the one Reaper's like to Leah, he's like, he's lying, can't you tell? And then Daryl's like, no, he's right. I am lying. I don't give a shit about any of you except for you. I'm only here because of you. Pope, he scares the shit out of me. So that's that. Daryl admits that. Then eventually the one Reaper sees there's like a spot where they could hide, like a thing, and then he lifts the under the mat, and then they're not there, and they snuck outside. Gabriel, Negan, Maggie, and Elijah. So that's that. And then Virgil and Connie have this like long talk where Virgil's gonna leave, and he leaves the weapon, the knife, with her, and then she's like, no, 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 we leave together. They argue about it, then they finally agree that they're gonna leave together, and then they start to leave, and then these creatures that walk like with their side to side with like obviously their feet and kind of their hands toward the ground, and it's said in the episode they're just people that are really far gone. I was thinking it was some kind of experiment, like they got injected with something by the CRM or something like that, but I guess they're just people that are really, really, really far gone. But anyway, so Connie and Virgil are backed into the corner, and these things are making their way toward them. There's a body right next to where Connie and Virgil are standing. So Connie opens the body up and puts guts all over her. And then she opens the door to the house, and then walkers come in, and they start fighting off these creature things. And eventually Connie and at one point Virgil gets stabbed a few times in the back, I might add. I forgot to mention that. So they get out. Then we see there's a couple walkers, and these things are making their way outside, and all of a sudden something shoots one, and it's actually Kelly saving Connie. Now she drops Virgil, and Virgil's on the ground. I don't think Virgil's dead, but there's a small chance that Virgil could be dead. I don't think so already, but I mean, I think his character is pointless, but I think they would make sure that you knew that he was dead, but it seems like at the end of the episode he's possibly dead, but he probably isn't. So Kelly and Connie have they reunite because Carol, Magna, Rosita, and Kelly showed up. Very touching moment. I'm not the hugest fan of those particular characters, Connie, Kelly, Magna, Himiko, and Luke, but that was a very touching moment on The Walking Dead. Definitely made the episode. This was a very creepy episode, had a different vibe to it too, as a matter of fact, and it was directed by Greg Nicotero, which I don't think they've done an episode quite like this before. And like I said, it seemed like a remake of People Under the Stairs. And then the final thing that happens in the episode is Leah, Daryl, this other Reaper, and then these random Reapers that were with them go back to the Reaper's place. Pope seems kind of happy. He's like, oh, I talked to him after you left, and I got some more information that I want. And then you could see that Frost is on, was it a tree or something, barrier, I don't know. And Frost is now a walker. So Pope killed Frost but got more information, but Daryl doesn't know what information Frost gave him as far as, did he tell him about Maggie? Did he tell him where the group is hiding? Did he tell him about Alexandria? We don't know. So, and then the episode ends with Daryl and Leah kind of glaring at each other like, what the fuck? And that's it. So very crazy episode of The Walking Dead. Scenes with Connie are kind of hard because she doesn't speak, so she has to use her expressions and that, which are very awesome in this episode. It was good to have Lauren Ridloff back for this particular episode. It's good that Kelly and Connie finally reunited, which we've been waiting for since mid-season of season 9, and the Reapers are crazy. Negan, I don't think Negan had a line in this episode. He was in it, but he was just hiding, so that upsets me. I'm always mad when Negan doesn't do a lot in the episode, so it is what it is. But this was a very different episode of The Walking Dead. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to like this. I liked it. Some complaints, but I'm going to score it a 9.5 out of 10. on par with the rest of them. The character of the episode, well, it's going to be Connie. It has to be Connie because she was amazing. And then her and, Kelly had that reunion, which was just awesome. These creature things, I don't know. I wonder if we're going to see them again, but maybe that's it. But it was a very interesting twist that it's not a twist, but something they haven't done before. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead and are absolutely loving this final season of The Walking Dead, which has been pretty awesome for the most part, make sure you smash that like button. Seriously, smash that like button. We need triple-digit likes on every Walking Dead video. Go back and like every Walking Dead video I have. No, just like this one. Share the video with anybody that's a fan of The Walking Dead and likes listening or watching reviews. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about your thoughts on the episode. What would you score the episode? Who would be your character of the episode? It's got to be Connie, right? And what was your favorite moment of the episode? Guessing Connie and Kelly reuniting? That would be mine, of course. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I want to grow the channel even more. Don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support to be a part of something special, and JDev will return.